Virgo, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your December 2018 reading. All right, you are coming into the final month of the year with some wonderful emotional happiness. This is the number 9. This is receiving your wish. Things have been going really well for you. You've had an abundance of emotions. You are enjoying your independence because you have accomplished a lot so far in the year, coming into the final month. This is what you're coming into the month with. I'm also seeing that you've had a lot of changes over the year that has led to being more fulfilled emotionally. And you're seeing things differently now, from a different perspective, which is all very positive. Now, the only block here is that you're a little indecisive about how to move forward, and you're not sure who is going to help propel you forward in your life. So you may have some decisions to make about partnerships moving forward. Do you stay with them? Do you let them go? Do you move on? Who is helping you right now in the month of December, and should you continue being with these people, or do you need someone now to bring you to the next level? So those are the choices that you're sort of unsure about at this moment. Now, the advice is to look at, okay, so what are you unhappy about? Take a look at that. What are you dissatisfied with? You have a dream. It's there, but you're not quite sure how to get there, or how to accomplish that dream. Maybe you have concerns about your family life, and are they safe enough? Can you go after your own dreams and know that they're protected and safe and well taken care of? So you may have concerns with family members, and that's sort of taking your attention away from going after your own dream. So that is something that you need to look at. Now, the final outcome is, okay, things are not moving as quickly as possible. You may feel that the dream or the wish that you have has not fully been realized right now, as we talked about here in the advice, and that you have other options to explore, but you're not quite sure, what those options are, because you have some choices to make and you're not sure about how to make those choices. Maybe you don't have to make those choices very quickly. It's okay if you don't have to make a sudden decision in the month of December. Maybe in the month of December, you're going to be looking at all the options ahead of you and not make that decision right away in order to fulfill your dreams. Okay, I also have suffering in silence, but that is reverse, which is fantastic. That means you're no longer in your mind. You're no longer up at night, worried about anything in your life, worried about paying the bills, worried about your family, worried about, and I know there's some issues here I feel that's more about having responsibility and taking care of family members, but this is more about being in your mind, fear-based thoughts. You're not doing that anymore. This is reversed. This is no longer plaguing you, which is really good. And that is good because you want to be able to fulfill and achieve your wish. And that is an option going down the road because you're no longer in your head about it. You're no longer fearing creating the manifestation of this wish. Okay, and I feel because you've moved away from negative beliefs and a negative mindset, and you've opened up your crown chakra and you're more spiritual. You're really paying attention to how the universe can work in your life and how it's propelling you forward. And that is helping you simplify your life, getting rid of things that aren't serving you. You're actually doing that. You're simplifying your life. You're You're getting rid of what you don't need. You're keeping it simple so that you can achieve what you want to achieve in your life. And you've learned this on a spiritual level. So you've elevated yourself spiritually, which is fantastic. Now, and that has really helped you to have a better perspective in the world, although you're not really fully realizing what you're capable of achieving in the world yet, because you're still thinking a little small of yourself. So there may be a little, in the back of your mind, although you're not suffering in these, negative mindset anymore, but there's still something you're not fully taking advantage of what you're capable of doing in the universe, in the world. You don't quite see yourself and, and how you fit in the world on a much bigger scale. So taking yourself out of your own little bubble or your own little community and seeing yourself in a larger scale, out in the world, internationally. So, think bigger. Get rid of all those old beliefs of thinking small. It's time for you now to put yourself out into a bigger stage, basically. All right, let's take a look at love for Virgo, December 2018. What does love look like for you? And I got romantic feelings. Romantic feelings. So you're feeling the love. You're feeling the love this month towards someone significant. That's the present situation. That's what you're bringing into the month of December. Calling your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. That is the block. So you're feeling the love. I got pay attention to the red flag. The signs are cautioning you. Whoa, worth waiting for. That's the final outcome. Okay, so I feel like you're in a much better place to attract love into your life. However, you're not really paying attention to what exactly does that look like? Because when I see it, pay attention to the red flags, this is something that, this is the advice. So this is something that you need to look at within yourself or within relationships. Are you repeating old relationship behaviors or expectations or patterns? You want to take a look at that, and that's related to, what you or how you see a soulmate. And there is an element here of divine timing for that person to come in, so that person isn't able to come in right now. So pay attention to, okay, so what are you doing that perhaps is not making this person able to come into your life? I mean, you're feeling the love, you're ready for it. The feelings are there. But there is still something you need to look at that's sort of a red flag for you when it comes to calling in that person. And I just got worth waiting for a past life relationship. This could be worth waiting for someone from your past to come back. Or it could be waiting for that person that you've had a past life connection with. And knowing the difference. And then I got engagement. So it could possibly be someone coming back from your past. I don't see a reconciliation, but because this is past life relationship and worth waiting for, it could be someone connected to a past life. And that you're going to bring that relationship to a deeper level, but you need to first examine what the issues were within that relationship and deal with that first before bringing it in, because that's why there's divine timing here. That needs to be corrected before it can get to a deeper level. Okay, so these are some of the things you need to look at. All right, let's take a look at your life purpose. Life purpose for Virgo, December 2018. Whoa, this one just popped out. Talk to your angels. This is really about reaching out, and if you're undecided, because you did have, the block was choose wisely. If you're unsure of kind of what decision to make or how to move forward in your life, remember, communicate, because you are on a much higher spiritual level right now. Ask them for guidance. Your angels, God, the universe, whatever your belief is, could be your higher self. Have communication and ask for that guidance. And I got 2 cards pop out. I got author and children. So, oh, and another card just popped out. School. Okay, so for some of you, you may have a book ready to be written here, and it may have something to do with your family life. You could be writing about your own children, or you could be writing children's books. You may actually be an author that helps children find their way. Now, for some of you, this may be separate. You may actually be thinking of writing a book. And when I see author, it's not just a one-off. You may have a lot of books within you. For those of you who are screenwriters, this may be an opportunity in December to finish that screenplay. And this could also mean too that you're having to deal and take care of your kids, focusing on them as part of your life purpose as a parent. And this came out as well. You may actually be taking a course. Perhaps you're taking a course on how to write, if you're not already doing it. So this would be a good opportunity to take those workshops. Or you may, in fact, be teaching kids in a school environment, or wanting to assist them in that regard. All right, and finally, the final outcome. This is a new deck I'm using. It is called the Native Heart Healing Oracle by Melanie Ware. I got this at Arthur Findlay College in Stansted, England. It's an amazing spiritual school. And I found these in the gift shop. I couldn't resist. I had to get them. They're so beautiful. So I may have to read from the book for these ones because I don't know them quite yet fully. All right, this is for Virgo, December 2018. Whoa. Too many. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Spirit of Bear. The Spirit of Bear. So you're very strong. Don't mess with bear energy, that's for sure. You've heard the term Mama Bear. Very protective. Can be ferocious. But it's learning how to harness that energy in a very benevolent way. But I see Spirit of Bear also as taking the time out during the winter months to work on whatever you need to work on within yourself. So going within, finding the inner wisdom. Perhaps it is to write that book or that amazing play or film or anything to do with writing. Taking that time to hone your skills through workshops or enrolling in school. Now is the time to do it. To move you forward. Just looking at your options too. There may be some other options, and this would be a good opportunity over the winter months to reflect and meditate on those options and see what else is out there, because I feel like it's important for you to dream big, because you may actually go out onto a global stage, putting your gifts and talents out there in the world. All right, Virgo, so happy holidays. Enjoy.